welcome back. This is the Warframe Beginner's Guide to the Galaxy, and we're going to pick up exactly where we left off. We do have some new things to show real quick, though. For example, the new Nightwave Glassmaker has started. When you go into this the first time, you will get pulled into a cutscene, and you'll have a neat little detective-type thing you can explore and go look for sort of hints and clues to what the story is. I'm not going to spoil that for you guys. I'm going to let you guys do that. But what's important for us on the new player's guide is that we do have a ton of new Nightwave objectives to complete. Now, I was just going to be doing the Archwing quest today, but I think instead we're also going to try to hit this Speedster one because it is 7k points and it's super easy for us to do with Volt. At least I think it will be. We're gonna give this a shot, and I think we'll be able to get it pretty easily here, but no guarantees right now. I do want to point out that we did some missions while I was away, and we actually have the materials to build the Bolter and the Gorgon now. I'm going to go ahead and build the Bolter first. That's mainly because the Bolter will upgrade into a melee weapon that we can use later. We also finished our dual Skanas. They are out of the oven now. Unfortunately, we do not have the capacity to put anything great on them. And while we're at it, we should take a look at our Broncos, because one of the other Nightwaves this week is cold damage. So if we can put cold damage on one of our weapons, then we can get some real value out of that. Does not look like we have cold damage available on anything except for our melees, which can't equip it right now. But we do have Vicious Frost for our melee weapons, so as soon as we complete a couple missions with the dual Skanas, we should have access to those other things. Now, this is important. If you're trying to do the capture in 90-second mission, your best bet is to set it to solo. That might sound counterintuitive, you might think that more people would help, but the reality is if they slow you down in any way, you won't make the objective, especially at the MR we're at. So we're going to go into Mantle. It is a level 2 to 4 capture mission. We are solo, we are Volt, we got this. The main thing we're going to be doing here is using our speed boost to catch the capture target as quickly as possible, and then get out of dodge. That's the goal. We don't want to fight anything, we just want to go. We're not here to loot. There is nothing in this for us except for this capture target and the mission completion. And that is the mentality that we need to have if we want to do this in 90 seconds. And we're going to keep our speed boost up the entire time, if at all possible. Alright, we got our target. We're just going to unload on him real quick. We're going to hit X to capture him, and then as soon as we get our extraction point icon, we're going. Alright, time to go. 600 meters. Let's do it. We have probably a certain amount of seconds left. I'm not going to check, I'm just going to go. You can check that by holding tab, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to make sure that I keep my speed boost up, and I'm going to go. Because if we complete this, we'll almost have our very first Nightwave level already, which once again does reward 150 credits. Oh, that was bad. That hard landing there was not good. Hopefully it does not keep us from succeeding here, though. We're very close. Come on, game. Let me go. Just let me go. Speed boost fell off. Time to go again. We can actually watch the speed boost in the bottom right corner if we really want to. There we go. That simple, guys. That simple. 7k Nightwave, just like that. Okay. Just wanted to show you guys that because it doesn't take long. We made it in 1 minute and 21 seconds. That is actually faster than I made it on my main account, so there you go. Yeah. Get your 7k Nightwave super quick with Volt, just like that. Now, that doesn't quite give us a Nightwave level yet. It did give us a dual Skana level, though, which is kind of hilarious in its own right. You have one unread message in your mailbox. Let's see what this is. This might be from today's stream. It is. Okay. That's just a reward from the stream today, because I've got the stream turned on another computer so that it doesn't affect this recording at all. So now we're going to be working on... I guess I should go there first. We're going to be working on the Archwing mission, and we can do that by going over to our missions console, but we can also just come up here to the missions icon and turn on the Archwing. Set this to our active quest. Yes, please. So, what the Archwing is will unfold as we get through this quest. The important thing about the Archwing is that it gatekeeps a lot of content that will help you progress in the game. That's why we're going to work through it right now. What's weird is it's not giving us a mission. So... you still must discover the component parts. Alright. Archwing? You wanna tell us where to go? Ah, there it is. So, sometimes when you start a quest, you have to wait for a message to come in the mail. Here we go. Alrighty.
To complete it, you must find its component parts.
Sounds good.
An ancient Orican archive detailing the locations of the parts was recently stolen by the Corpus. Your first job is to recover this archive. Hurry. The Archwing needs to be ready before the Baylor Fomorians launch their first attack.
Alrighty then. So that's going to give us access to the actual missions to find the Archwing pieces. And the Archwing, once we get it, you'll kind of understand what we're going for once we get it, because it's going to make things like Cetus and Fortuna much more doable. We already have our K-Drive to get around faster, but there's one way faster than your super space skateboard to get around, and we're going to work on that right now. There is a little bit of a gotcha there, but I've actually taken some steps to ensure that that little bit of a gotcha doesn't really affect any of you, and I will be glad to disclose that once we get to the point of having the thing. Essentially, right now, we're just waiting for a bunch of stuff to fall through before I can show you the cool thing that I've done to kind of set it up so you guys have a little bit of an advantage as a new player. Alrighty, let's just go through here then. So I was shooting those particular cases. That's because this is a void mission. In void missions, there are particular cases that can have rare mods in them that are very, very valuable. And those are worth breaking open, but not every case is a rare mod case. Usually they're cases that are in hard-to-find locations, like I strongly doubt rare mods will spawn in that thing right there. But for the most part, we're also just going to kind of zoom through this, because what we would like to do here is get as many of these Archwing missions done as quickly as possible so we can actually talk about the uses of the Archwing and kind of the point of this whole thing. Can you not, please? Thank you. Thank you. That was not necessary, Mr. Grenier. You did not need to knock us down. We're not even trying to mess with you. Okay, that's fine. Sliding before the fall there so that we don't have the hard landing that slows us down. And away we go. Ooh. There are lots and lots of traps in here. If you step on anything that looks like a switch, chances are you just activated a trap. So, another reason to be moving through very, very quickly, if at all possible. Hi there. Okay, let's get this hack going. Hackety hack, hack, hack. So now that that hack is done, we actually need to defend this point. I'm going to go ahead and put up our wall here, because we know that that's what we do when we need to defend stuff, and we're just going to shoot through it. Now this gun we're using is the starter Brayton. It's not very good at all, but because we put a little bit of damage on it with Serration and some fire rate, and we have our wall, we're actually able to kill things relatively quickly here. I would honestly rather be using our dual Skanas to take stuff out, but that's not very good from a defense perspective, because you don't want to be moving away from the defense target to take out the enemies. We can also use our shock straight out to take away those drones. The drones typically go down in one shock, which makes it very effective for that. Alright, so that is one side done. We gotta do the other side now. This is essentially a defense mission in the Void tile set. Now, tile sets are essentially these different combinations of maps and rooms. The Void one is actually one of my favorite. The Void and Lua ones are my two favorite tile sets in the game. They do provide some unique experiences, though, like this dual console defense, which you won't really find anywhere else in the game. That's not to say that it's a bad thing or anything, though. I actually really enjoy it. We do want to take those guys out relatively quickly, especially those blue bubble guys. Those are called nullifiers, and they will pull buffs down, they will cancel abilities. They're just a general pain. We do not want them around. Can you not, please? Thanks. Thanks. Goodbye. Alright. So now we've opened the Void Gate. Time to go through. Let's see what we can do. Boof. Now we are on the other side of the Void Gate. Okay, we have to find the key to shut off that Torosian beam, I think it called it. Either way, we're doing our same Volty thing. We're just going to speed run through. We're going to go find this Void key. Hello there, new room. Through here, maybe? Oh, wrong way. Wrong way, me. Let's go over here. Always check your mini-map when you're moving through a new tile set or a tile set that you don't go through very often, because it will speed things up. Like, I wouldn't have missed that door if I had checked the mini-map, but I assumed I'd be able to cut over left. That being said, I don't run this particular tile set of the Void very often. Okay, so there's going to be a Lynx here that we have to fight to get the Void key. Hi there, big boy. You look like a boss we killed. So we have experience fighting the Jackal. We know how we do this. We go after those legs. Oh, he's not taking any damage on those legs, though. Alright, so maybe a little bit different than the boss that we fought, and we don't have enough to put our wall up. I wish I had saved some energy for that. Yeah, not gonna have that wall up very quickly here. So I guess we're just gonna go at him. And I think the reason we're not dealing damage to him is because he has these shield ospreys helping him out, so I'm trying to take those out. Basically, those flying drones are providing him with a shield. We kill the shield, we can hit him. And he's just gonna keep respawning those. So we gotta take those out if we want to take him out. And I think once the next ones go down, we're gonna actually just rush him and try to melee him, because we're not getting enough damage off of this gun. Come on. Let's go. Bye-bye, Ospreys. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Wear him down quick, and he's done. That was much better than relying on the Brayton. Much, much better. Okay, so we need to take the Void Key. Wait, did he not drop it? Oh, it popped up over here. Alright, grab that Void Key. Let's go. There are Orokin caches here that we can collect in order to get some more loot. We're not going to worry about that, though, because our main goal here is just to get through this mission. Obviously, the link slowed us down a little bit there. Haven't done the Archwing mission in quite a long time. And also, there are some mitigating factors there, too, as when you get to higher level, you'll use more sort of AoE weapons. So with an AoE weapon, you might not have even noticed that shield gating mechanic of the Ospreys there. You would have probably killed them with the AoE weapon, and then killed the Lynx consequentially. So, yeah. Easy to forget about stuff like that. We're gonna escape through the portal, and let that thing melt down and get out. Alright, let's go. Wait, what? Oh, okay, it's sending us to one of the caches. That's interesting. I didn't realize it did that. So once that portal blows, we should be on the way out of the mission. It's very cool that it actually directs you to one of the caches, though. Alright, so we at least got one cache out of that, which is quite nice. Oh, this is one of the special rooms where you can, like, trigger... I think it's right here? Yeah, these will open, and there are potentially rare mods in these side panels here. Just mentioning that as I go through, because that's something you may want to farm as a new player. Like, I really enjoyed farming on the Void tile set once I unlocked it, because of being able to find rare mods. And oftentimes, even the rare mods aren't, like, particularly amazing, like this power throw. Plus 0.1 punch through for thrown melee. Super useful for us, guys. We won't get much use out of that, to be honest. That was me being sarcastic. But it's still fun to just go find those mods, and sometimes you will get something like a Streamline or a Flow or something of that nature, which is actually really nice as a new player, because if you have doubles of those, it means you can power up one of them for your high-end frames for the hard content you're doing, and leave one low level for frames you're leveling. Okay, next up on the Archwing mission, we need to do Extract Wings, which is going to be on Venus Aphrodite. Let's go. I'm actually super excited for this, because I can't wait to show you guys what I've been working on. It's actually very simple, but at the same time, it's very useful for a new player. And yeah, we're gonna get there soon, guys. We're gonna get there soon. It's gonna be awesome. I'm very excited. I've been putting in, like, I put in a lot of work. I even spent plat to make this happen faster, because I was not wanting to spend forever gathering certain resources to do it. So we will talk about that soon. I'm super, super excited for that, though. Alright, let's keep moving. I also have some other cool news on that front as well. Let's go. Let's hit our speed boost. We're gonna jet through. Oh, we already passed it. Oh, this is excavation. Okay. So, this being excavation, we're gonna do what we've done in the excavation on the last episode, where we just need to stand by this thing, kill enemies, and keep powering it up. Now, it's at 9% right now. We don't have any power cells available yet, but hopefully we will find some soon. We've already kind of determined that our gun is a little bit trash here. So I think I'll be using our swords a little more. For enemies at range, we can always use our shock. And there's a power cell. Beautiful. We needed that. That'll put the shields back up and get this thing running. And then we can go move on and kill some more enemies looking for more power cells. Also gaining some great levels on our dual Skanas. Dual Swords is actually one of my favorite movesets in the game. I really, really like them. This is without a style, mind you. If we had a stance mod for this, we'd be jumping around all crazy. It's super, super fun. It's one of the more mobile melee styles in the game. But since we don't have that, we're just kind of static and very, very fast. Yeah, we can put some more power in there. The next excavator is up and available, but since we're doing this solo right now, because I forgot to switch us off of solo, although honestly I think all of these are solo because of the mission type anyway. Oh, alright. I guess we are running 2 excavators at once. This is the fast way to do this. And using our shock there is actually very, very efficient, the main reason being it allows us to take out a lot of those enemies at once, so we don't have to sit on just that point. We can watch both of the excavators. Let's go ahead and hit this one up with some power. Beautiful. Hi there. That's a nice power cell. We'd like that. Thank you very much. That was a speedy delivery. 5 thumbs up. Okay. Oh, and the one that's at full power is out of shield, so we do want to come over here real quick. Maybe drop a shock to just kind of defend it a little bit so that it can finish. Right on, we got it. Okay. So now we can actually exit. We don't need to finish the second excavator, but we've already put so much effort into it, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Just throw another power cell in there, take some enemies out. In fact, we just do this. There. Problem solved. Everybody dies. Go ahead and put that on. That was our 4, by the way, guys. Your 4 is a great AoE clearing ability. And we're basically just finishing this one off because we got it so close to done anyway. It's only going to be like 30 seconds more. And we can get some levels on our Skana here. If we're able to get our Skana up to level 4, we can put on our Vicious Frost, at which point we'll be able to work on one of the Night Waves, which is deal or kill 100 enemies with cold damage, I believe. Hi there. One of the other Night Waves that we can actually do is kill enemies while sliding. So if you slide in and slash somebody, and they die, you'll get credit for that. But yeah. We're going to go ahead and head to our exit now. We don't need to do any more of these. We did get 200 cryotics from this, which once again, cryotics are one of those resources that you may run short on if you don't do a lot of excavation missions. So nice to grab those while we're here. I actually usually have a very, very... what is the correct term? I am always short on cryotics on my main account. I don't do excavation very often at all. I think the only time I really run excavations on my main account is when I'm unlocking a node or when there is an excavation for opening low-level relics. And the reason that's useful is because every 2 excavators you crack a relic, so you can basically crack through all of your relics very, very quickly that way. Alright, Odonata Wings Blueprint. We're getting closer, folks. We're getting closer. Wonder if we can actually start building those as we get them. We should check when we get back to the ship. Because it may be smart to just start those. I mean, honestly, it won't matter that much. The time delay between each piece we're getting is not that high. But at least we can see what materials we'll need for them.
The operator has returned with an Archwing part blueprint.
Okay, so let's go here. We have a new category called Archwings. Yeah, so we're missing Neurodes to do the Odonata Wings. That's okay, we'll have to keep an eye out for those. Some of those are available on Mars. So potentially when we get to the Mars portion of the content, I'm going to switch this back to public so that if people want to, they can join us. I don't think it'll let us anyway. I think this is a solo mission, but we'll find out. Now we're heading to Mantle Earth. Completing this is going to give us access to the Clem mission, or the mission that I keep trying to show you guys, Man of Few Words. It's also going to give us access, I believe, to another mission that will help you guys out with Endo, which is the resource that's going to allow you to level up your mods. So it's just all around important that we get this main quest done. In fact, you'll find that to be a thing throughout the game. If you ever find yourself at a point where you feel like things have gotten a little bit tough and you're not sure why, usually the reason why is because you haven't completed a main quest that's going to give you access to something that makes it a little bit more doable. So try to keep up on your main quests. Those are a good thing to focus on, as well as unlocking new nodes. Both of those are goals that will actually help you progress through the game in a lot of ways. The new nodes are more useful because a lot of times there are materials that you require that are not available on the nodes you currently have access to, so by unlocking new nodes you will sort of happenstancely gather those materials, which will help you to progress some more. Hi there, friend. Say hello to my Brighton. I am not a huge fan of this Brayton, though, to be honest. Oh, I should have checked if we could have put Vicious Frost on our Skanas. I mean, I can tell right now just by hitting tab. Nope. Soon, though. Soon. We need rank 4 on our Skanas to be able to equip Vicious Frost. If we hit MR4 soon, that'll make it so that we could just use Vicious Frost from the start, which is going to be a really, really nice breakpoint. 4 and 6 early on are the best MR breakpoints for you because a lot of mods start out at either 4 or 6 drain. So that's a really, really nice sweet spot to hit. I believe that Vitality is 4, but it might be 6. And depending on which one that is, that's a huge, huge help for leveling new frames. Being able to put new health on, or more health on a new frame is a great way to increase its survivability. Have we not gotten any battery cells yet? Wow. Alright, game. Alright, I see how you're being. Can't give us no battery cells. How are we supposed to power this thing? Come on. Come on, game. I need battery cells. Where are the battery cells? Do you have battery cells? You don't. Alright, then you can just get shocked. Man, this is strange. We are being given 0 battery cells, which means that this isn't ticking down. There's really nothing we can do without those battery cells. Here's one. Alright, thank you. Thank you for that timely delivery, sir. I will give you 5 stars on Grubhub. Hello there. You have a battery cell too. That seems awesome. So as we recall, in these missions, we only need to complete 1 excavator, so I'm not going to go start a second one here. I'm just going to grab up all these battery cells we have and keep this main one powered so that it will keep going, it won't stop, it'll just run all the way through its extraction, and then we can leave. Alright, GIF. And if I get frisky here, I might just do this. And we can just shock everybody and watch them toast. Bye there, friend. Alright. Power is full, 40 seconds left, and we're out of here. I mean, at this point, we can basically dance on the excavator and nothing's gonna go wrong. As long as that power cell is full, it's really, really hard for them to break the shields and damage it. Like, I could just literally sit here and... Yep. This is kind of fun. Let's just mock the Grineer for a moment, folks. F's in chat, or F's in the comments for the Grineer that were mocked like this. They shall never be the same again. 10 seconds. Can we do it without having to kill anyone? What do you guys think? Think we're gonna get there? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission complete. Alright, let's go. So now we're gonna go ahead and hit our speed boost, and we're just gonna leave these very embarrassed Grineer behind. They're gonna have to go back to their commander and explain why Ateno danced at them while it stole the Odonata blueprints from them. And, yeah, that's not gonna be a good day for them. Grineer commanders, not the forgiving types. Not the forgiving types, and if you think the commanders are bad, wait until you guys see the queens. Woof. Okay, let's keep going here, though. We're gonna move on towards the objective, or the extraction point, rather. The objective to our right we're going to ignore, because that is another extractor, which will give us more loot, but we're less concerned with loot and more concerned with completion at the moment. This is, I believe, a 5-mission chain, which is why I'm kind of trying to move through it quickly so that we can keep this video shorter rather than longer. Hello there, exit. Gonna glide over and slide in for the win. And we should have enough ranks on our dual Skanas now to give ourselves that cold damage that we need. There's the Odonata harness. Beautiful. The Artax that is on our Taxon has maxed out its rank. Taxon is getting close to maxing out his rank. From my experience, when you max out a companion or a frame, you get about a 2,000 affinity boost on your profile, and when you max out weapons, you get about a 1,000 affinity boost on your profile. Like, it gives you affinity as you're leveling it, but at the end you get that big boost. So if we take a look here, we can actually determine we're about 4,000 out. So if we can complete Taxon, and we can also complete 3 weapons, we'll be done, basically. Alright. I don't know why I was going back here. Oh, that's why I was going back there. I didn't need to go back there, but I could have gone back to the arsenal there to activate this, and to come in and go... Vicious Frost, please. There we go. Alright, that is the only mod on our Skanas, but that'll be plenty for what we need. We double check that real quick. Kill 150 enemies with cold damage. Seems good, guys. Seems good. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then on to our next Archwing mission. This is the E-Gate mission on Venus. Alright, this should be quick. This is probably just going to be another one of those extraction missions. Shouldn't be too much of a hassle, to be honest. I mean, we danced our way through the last one, guys. We danced our way through the last one. If this mission is a hassle, I'll be shocked. I will be shocked. Although, this is a Corpus tile set, so this might be a little bit tougher. Although we should get batteries a little bit faster as well. Not gonna bother with any of that stuff. Oh, that's infested, though. Okay, so that's, you know, maybe it is laughable, maybe not. Every different type of enemy works a different way. The infested tend to hit you in larger numbers, but they don't really do a lot of range damage, and they don't have shields. They just have really big health pools, so if you have fire, like, elements on your weapons, you can kind of take them down really quickly. In this instance, we do not have fire, though, so our main goal is just to make sure that we do not get overwhelmed by them. We do have cold damage now, so we're going to get those. We're also going to use sliding attacks to kill stuff so that we can finish another one of our night waves. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we didn't get the kill on that sliding attack. We did get an energy cell, though, which is lovely. Let's put that in. You have an energy cell, so you must die. Thank you. Sir, I'm going to have to go ahead and slide attack you now. Alright. Thankfully, these guys die pretty quickly. That was our first kill while sliding according to Nightwave, which is unfortunate because it means we need to do about 18 more of them. But that's not a big deal. We'll get there pretty quickly. Gonna go ahead and grab that power cell, mainly to keep the shields on this up. Oh, crud, I didn't slide there. I thought I did. Taxon is helping put a little bit of damage on these enemies so that when we do hit them with the slide attacks, they die, which gives us that trigger for Nightwave. Sir, may I please have that power cell now? Thank you, thank you. Your battery delivery has been successful. Oh, you want to come at me? I thought you were going to keep hitting the extractor while I stabbed you in the back. Why are you going to turn and look at me like that? Okay, we're going to keep going. This is basically the same kind of thing as last time. Pretty laughable. We've been through these missions before. We're actually using a max rank frame, which helps a lot. We've gotten some decent damage mods in the form of Vicious Frost. I mean, we're really not going to struggle too much with these early missions, especially not if you know what you're doing. Obviously, if you're a newer player and you're not as comfortable with stuff, it might be a little bit more problematic to do this stuff this easily, but it shouldn't be too bad. Volt is a great frame for new players. He has the ability, as we know, to stun entire groups of enemies with his 4, so if you ever get into trouble, you can kind of just hit that. You'll note that we are at full energy right now, so you shouldn't really run into too many energy problems, provided that you did get the energy siphon aura from the... Oh, wait a minute. So we know we can scan these things. We're going to go ahead and grab this. Boop. Cephalon fragment gathered. So there are 3 of those on Venus that we can find. That is 1 of 3. There's also like these musical things we can find called soma chords. If I see one of those, I'll show you guys that as well. Basically, we just want to scan stuff when we see it because scanning it will unlock stuff that we can look at later for lore and things like that. Just generally nice to collect if you're into that kind of thing. The soma chords are nice because eventually you'll be able to play them on your ship and hear music based on the different zones in the game. So if you enjoy the game's music, they're really cool. Alrighty, and here's the exit. Peace out, homies. Volt has been successful again. I think that's all of the pieces for the Odonata, so we should be able to build it now, but I believe what's going to end up happening is we're going to do another mission which will give us the materials to build the pieces, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Because I haven't done this mission in a long time, guys. Okay. Nobody's talking to me. Come on, Ortis. Ortis, where are you at? I feel lonely. Yeah. Let's check up here. Use the Foundry to build the Odonata Archwing. Okay, I am wrong. We need to build the Archwing instead. Let's go over here and get that started. Can we build any of this right now? We can build the harness. We require Neurodes to get the Odonata wings and the Odonata systems. I believe Neurodes are available on Mars, so what we might do is go look for a mission on Mars that will potentially reward us with those. Let's see, so we have Spear, which is defense, we have a Spy, we have a mobile defense, Let's go ahead and do... Let's just do a defense mission here real quick. So when we do this defense mission, the goal here is going to be just to kind of gather as many materials as we can, killing enemies in the process. There are some crates and things usually around in the missions, and since our goal is just to get those resources, we are going to be going after those crates. Alright. There are a few more up here. I'm going to get all of these. We can work on Nightwave while we do this, so that's another great thing to do while you're kind of gathering your materials. The main thing I find for making efficient progress in the game is to try to layer your objectives. Like, we're not just here to do a defense mission, we're also here to gather neurodes, we're also here to get Nightwave stuff done. We're kind of doing a whole bunch of things at once so that we can get through things a little bit quicker. Can't open that because it is locked. That's alright. Now, if we look around, sometimes you'll actually see neurode nodes on the ground that you can hit and just gain neurodes from. In this case, it does not look like we're getting those. And if we don't find neurodes here, what I'll do is I'll take a second to pull up the wiki and figure out where we can find neurodes. Excuse me, sorry, my throat was just acting up right there. Once you do find, like, unlock enough nodes on the map, you'll find that you gather neurodes and things like that in a high enough quantity just by playing the game that you don't really need to go back and farm them that often. So I don't even know, like, how exactly, or where exactly I get neurodes from anymore, because I just get them while I'm doing stuff. I'm going to run around here before we start this and see if we can open up any of these crates underground. Doesn't look like there's any of them that are unlocked. So we're going to go ahead and start our defense mission here. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see, what do we got going on? Where you guys at? Come on, find me. Alright, take him down pretty quickly. Honestly, I'd like to use our melees here so that we work on our Nightwave. So we're going to try to get up close and personal with these guys if we can. We may end up having to pull back to range at some point just to protect the point. But if we're able to kind of keep going with melee, we're going to go with melee. We are going to use those sliding attacks there so that we can work on our accelerator Nightwave as well. Alright, you're going down easy. Oh, I missed him. Sliding attacks are very interesting because they're not the most accurate, but they have a pretty good sweep to them. And the nice thing is we only need to get 20 of these kills with sliding attacks, so once we do that, we can just go to meleeing people regularly and still be working on Nightwave pretty efficiently. That guy is up there. I'm not really going to chase him for that sliding attack. I'll just go ahead and take him out with the gun. So far, no neurodes, which is a sad, sad thing. Hopefully we get some soon. If we don't get any from this, the other thing we might try is we might try one of the Dark Sector missions. Dark Sector missions generally have higher resource drops in them, so they can be efficient for when you're just looking to farm materials. Oh, okay. This is great. So a hit squad is coming. So when you anger another syndicate enough, they will actually send hit squads after you. That's what all those MOAs are. We just took all of them out with 1-4, so not so strong of a hit squad after all, apparently. We did get some credit towards a Nightwave to kill Eximus enemies from that, because they spawn in as Eximus enemies, which are basically extra strong dudes. So that's fine. We actually just benefited fully from that. Kill squads can seem like something scary if they catch you in the wrong situation, but in most cases, they're just kind of beneficial. You just get better loot from them, you get a little bit more affinity from killing them, they're just nice, actually. You never thought you'd say that. You know what I really like? I like when kill squads come to take me out. That makes me super happy. But it does, they're super efficient. Okay, 4 more kills with slide, and we're done with that objective. We're not going to slide for that guy because he's up on top. We're just going to run up there and grab his pressure point. Awesome. Okay, so let's see if we can get some more guys to spawn. If we don't get a neurode soon, I'm probably just going to back out and go look for a different mission. I probably should have prepared for this, but I didn't know we were going to need neurodes and be out of them. Honestly, we had 2 neurodes that would have done this for us, but we used them to build the bolter, so that's sort of unfortunate happenstance in this particular moment. I mean, if we really wanted to, we could probably cancel the bolter, but we would lose some resources from doing so, I believe, so it's probably not worth. Alright, that guy's down. Hello, friend. How close are we to our 20? Come on, game, tell me the 20. I don't care about the cold one. I've got a while to go on the cold one. 17. Alright, 3 more slides and we're done. 2 more slides and we are done with the slides. There's another slide, 1 more. Alright, that's it. No more need to slide. So now we can just kind of take everything out as we need to. We do still want to focus on using melee though, since that will give us cold damage kills, which will help with another one of our night waves. Please no explode, please no explode. Alright. That guy's down. I don't think we'll stay past wave 5 on this. I think we will just go. We will just go, because we're not getting neurodes here yet at all. And I don't think they're magically going to spawn in. I think we have a better chance of getting those from Dark Sector missions anyway. But on the upside, we are completing quite a few of our night waves here, so it is what it is. Hello there, friends. Come on. Let's go. Where are you guys hiding? Dude, you need to work out a little bit. You're kind of slow getting here. I actually had to come hunt you down. You're supposed to be trying to blow this thing up in the center, just so you know. Oh, this is interesting. So, sometimes in your missions with the new Nightwave, a glass enemy will spawn. They will actually make enemies around them stronger. And when you kill them, you will get glass makers standing like you see right there, and they will explode in a thing of glass. That actually helps you move through Nightwave a little bit faster, because you can do things other than objectives to gain Nightwave reputation, essentially. The downside is they're a little bit tougher to take out, but not too much. You just gotta break that glass armor, and then you can go right on them. Like that. They also drop sometimes these cephalite glass things that you need to continue the mystery part of the Glassmaker Nightwave. So, very, very cool. Something we're okay with working on while we're here. It's actually just kind of a nice bonus. Ah! And I just got knocked down. Alright, that wasn't ideal there. Yeah, this guy is now shielded and has glass on him. That's not fun. I'm gonna actually come back to the point and make sure we're protecting it while we wait for the glass guy to come in a little closer, because we can work on him then. Oh, he's about to pop, y'all. They explode in glass, and I think it does do damage to you, so keep that in mind when you're fighting the glass-coated enemies. Oh, here we go. Explodey boy. Where you at? Stop yelling at me in Grenier. Okay, where's this last guy? Not right there, because that was not the last guy. Thought it was, but there are a few more left. These guys right here, the heavy gunners, they're the main threat you have in defense missions. You should really prioritize killing them, because when they start to unload with their heavy guns, that's when you will see the point take a lot of damage. Yeah, we're out. We're out. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm actually going to go and see if I can figure out where the best source of neurodes is for us real quick. Okay, folks. I am back, and I have discovered the answer to our neuroptic problem, or our neurode problem, and that is to look at missions on Earth. We're looking for these things called neuroptic masses. They are actual containers that we can break, so what we're probably going to do is take a capture mission here, and we can go in with other people for this. It's totally fine. And what we're going to do is we're going to run around the mission looking for neuroptic masses. They're these like weird storage things on the ground. We can break them open and potentially get those neurodes that we need in order to finish the parts for the Archwing. Alright, let's do this.
You are here to
So,
and bring them to the extraction point.
I'm not going to find it over there. I don't know why I'm going that way. We just want to run around and look for them on the ground. And honestly, I should have put on a loot radar mod so that we can find them easier. There's one right there. Neuroptic masses. Boom. Hello, that should be 1 neurode. Yep. There is one Neurode right there. So we just need another one of those, I think, and we should be able to build our Odonata. Very, very quick there. That was actually super, super lucky. And the good news is, since one of those spawned in the mission, there's a pretty good chance that we'll find another. Let me just say to our group, ping any Neurodes, please. That way they will know that if they see Neurodes, they should put down a waypoint, perhaps, just to help a friend out. Oh, and it looks like we may have one right there. Somebody has put down a ping for us. That is not a Neurode ping, though. That is a Kubro Pit ping. That may actually be somebody trying to complete the Howl of the Kubro mission, which is fine, but that's not why we're here. So we're going to look around some more for those neuroptic masses, see if we get lucky and find one more of them. That would be great. Be incredibly awesome. So far, though, we're not really getting that luck. I'm going to kind of check corners and things. They can kind of spawn anywhere. See, here's a Rubido one. It's not really going to do it for us. I guess we'll just head to the extract. Everybody else is already there. That's fine. We can just start another one and hope for neuroptic masses in that one. But we can also look on our way out. Oh, alright then. You leave the squad. Sometimes if people get impatient, they'll leave the squad so they can get out of the mission faster, which is totally fine. Like, it doesn't affect you, it doesn't hurt them. They will be fine. They will survive. Nope. Any neuroptic masses here? Looks like a no. Okay, gonna jump through here. There's a container back there, but not a neuroptic mass. And there we go. There is an Ayaton star here, which we want to grab, for sure. Yeah, so we're going to probably have to do at least one more to find another neuroptic mass at this point. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. We did get one. Hey, look, somebody else busted another Ayaton star. Okay. Whoa. Nope. We don't want to fall, but that's okay. If we fall, it's not going to hurt us that much. The only reason falling off the map can be bad is if you have buffs up, and we don't really have buffs up other than our speed boost that we could potentially lose on Volt, so it's not the end of the world if we fall. It does look like everybody else is now kind of scouting out loot, so we're going to do the same. It's not a neuroptic mass there. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not seeing very many more neuroptic masses here. It's crazy that we got one right off the bat, though. I mean, that is one of our Odonata pieces done right there. There is another Ayaton star up here that we can go grab, but it doesn't look like there's been any more neuroptic masses, sadly. Okay, grab that Ayaton star. We can use those later to help us gain large quantities of endo, which is what we're going to do. But for right now, we are fine right here. Is that a Wukong? I think that's a Wukong. Wukong is one of my favorite new frames I've been playing around with. We did get... Oh, we got two! We got two. We got a second one. We're set. So I'm going to say thank you for group to everybody because we got what we needed. That was a perfect group for us. Could not have gone better. 10 out of 10. Minus the guy that, like, rage quit, but whatever. That guy's fine. Nobody gets hurt when somebody, like, rages out and leaves like that, so it's not a big deal. So we're going to leave group, and... Sweet. 1 second, folks. Alright. So now we can go ahead and build our Odonata pieces. Alright, you're going to build. These are going to take a little bit of time to build. They're about 30 minutes. We can't really boost them up unless we want to pay plat, and I highly, highly recommend you do not spend plat rushing anything. Do not rush things with plat. So that being said, we may have to continue this on the next episode, which is okay. Let's go check our Nightwave and see if we made our first 10k. We did not. So maybe what we'll do here is we'll do something real quick to finish one of these. Ooh, some of these are tough. Fishing in Orvalis. You know what? Let's do that real quick. How much time are we at? Nah, we're actually pretty good right now, folks. So we'll probably pick up with the Archwing on the next episode of the guide, but you can continue on your own, easily at home, get the Archwing done. You know what I can do, though? Here's something that I can do. I'm going to show you guys something now. Welcome to Eternal Sojourn. What, welcome? Game? Game, please? What? Okay. There we go. That was strange. Alright folks, so this is the big surprise that I had for all of you. Welcome to Eternal Sojourn. Eternal Sojourn is a new player dojo. Now, here's the way that dojos work, and this is important. Or clans work, rather. Clans have dojos, dojos can do research, and then members of that clan can purchase blueprints and things based on that research. However, the price of research and the price of trading at your clan goes up based on the number of members. Once you pass 10, it gets more expensive. So what we're going to do here with Eternal Sojourn, just so you know, Sojourn means that you're on a journey, you stop somewhere, you move forward, you don't stay in one place. This is not your forever home clan. This is a clan for new players to join. You'll be able to go to various labs throughout. For example, let's go ahead and fast travel over to the Tenno lab, because this is the most important lab you can go to. And here, there will be researched things that you can grab, things you will need, things like this. The Archwing Launcher Segment Research. You can go ahead and click Replicate, and it should allow us to buy this. Mastery locked. Oh, you need Mastery rank 5 to do it. But we should be able to buy that when we hit Mastery rank 5. There are some other things in here that you can research as well. Things like the Landing Craft Foundry segment. All of these may be Mastery rank locked. But provided you hit like Mastery rank 5, you can come in here, you can buy up all the different research things you might need. And I'm working on getting more stuff. For example, if you've been watching the guide and you chose not to start with Volt, you can come in here and you can pick up Volt. You can replicate his blueprint for the grand total of 35k. You will also need to buy his different parts, but that'll be available to you. So if you've been following along, but for some reason you decided to start out with Excalibur and you decide now you really want to pick up Volt, you can do that. There's stuff in here that'll be available. There's stuff over here that will be available. All these different labs will have cool things in them that you can build. I definitely recommend grabbing the Fieldren research because that'll allow you to construct a higher grade resource. And I'm still working on unlocking new stuff in here. Things like Helios that would be great for new players to have. Things like the Lonka. And the goal for this long term is that when you enter these rooms, so there is actually a description you can put on the room, right? So we could say something like 1 Fieldren blueprint. What I want to do with these rooms is every single room, when you come into them, they will have a message that tells you what you should be buying here. I don't know where it's actually displaying that message in this room. It should be displaying that message, though. Oh, it didn't actually keep it. Okay. 1 Fieldren blueprint. Let's try this again. I didn't click the confirm. That's what it is. I didn't even notice that. Yes, I want that to be the room message. So when you come in, you'll see a list of things that you should buy in priority order as a new player. This is a long-term project that I'm working on, but the goal is to make it so that anybody that watches these guides and wants to join and grab all their stuff can message me in-game or leave a comment and I will add you to the dojo. You can go through each one of the labs, you can buy up all the things you need, and then you can leave Eternal Sojourn and go find a forever home dojo that you can, or a clan that you can be part of. But in the meantime, you will have access to all of the research and things that you need from a dojo that are generally locked. That is at least my hope. This is going to be a project that is, like I said, long-term for new players to be able to come through, get what they need, and then go on to something bigger. And I do have plans to make a bigger clan in the future, a long-term clan that will go above 10 members. This one just needs to stay at 10 members so that that research is as cheap as possible for new players. That's going to be it for this one, folks.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did, make sure to go ahead and give us a like or subscribe to the channel, and we will see you next time. Bye!